In today's video, we're going to talk about your mindset as a brand new hairstylist. My name is Mandara Kisa, and I help brand new hairstylists bridge the gap between getting licensed to creating the hairstylist life that they enjoy. Thank you so much to my new subscribers. You guys mean the absolute world to me. My channel has been growing and flourishing. My views have been going up, and for that, I just want to extend a very big thank you to all of you. You guys make making videos worth it. So thank you so much. And those of you that are new here, welcome. Hit that subscribe button. Definitely give this video a big thumbs up. I upload videos every Monday at 9 a.m. sharp. And we talk about cosmetology, hairstyling, and specifically to brand new hairstylists. So if you are watching this video right now and you're a brand new hairstylist and you're looking for some guidance, you're looking for someone to hold your hand while you are navigating this awkward, weird, gray area of cosmetology graduation and success, definitely hit your girl up because we talk about all of the gems over here. Today is a really exciting topic that I'm so passionate about, and that is mindset. How you feel about yourself, confidence, things of that sort. The first thing I want to discuss about your mindset in regards to being a brand new hairstylist is goals. So when you think about mindset, you also want to think about your goals. So what are your goals for obtaining the cosmetology license in the first place? What are some goals that you want to achieve as a brand new hairstylist? For me personally, I don't know if you know my story, but if you're new here, I'll explain. So for me, when I first graduated cosmetology school, I went straight into teaching. So I went to school, then I got my teacher's license, then I started teaching. And I very quickly learned that I'm the type of person that is super high energy naturally. So I felt that like teaching in a classroom setting wasn't really fulfilling my like desires as a beautician. So what does that mean? That means that I felt that I had way too much energy for the classroom. So for me, I like to get up and do. I like to be moving around. I've been waitressing for over 10 years, bartending. So for me, being in a classroom just wasn't the atmosphere that I was used to. My goal, I'm sorry, I'm jumping around here. After a little under a year of experience in a classroom, teaching cosmetology in the classroom, I then went into a salon. So at the time this video goes up, I probably will have been working in that salon for about 7 or 8 months. But the time I'm recording this video, I've been working in the salon for about a little over 3 months. One of my goals as a brand new hairstylist working in a salon is to just gain as much experience as I can. So you can flip that question to yourself and say, what are your goals as a brand new hairstylist? What do you want to achieve in the first salon that you work at? What type of hair do you want to focus on? Do you want to focus on a certain hair texture? Do you want to focus on a certain hair type? Do you want to focus on kids' hair? Do you want to focus on men's hair? Do you want to go more into the barbering route? Me personally, one of my biggest goals, and I've shared this on my channel before several times, is that one of my biggest goals as a hairstylist is to eventually do wedding hair. I love all things bridal. I'm obsessed with it. I love love. I love weddings, marriage, all that. So for me to be able to work on set as a bridal stylist, traveling around and making brides feel their best on their wedding day, that to me is my definition of success, and that's my definition of my dream life. So you can take some time, take a journal out and just write it out. Write out what your vision is, write out what your goals are with this cosmetology license. What's your vision? Where do you see yourself, sis? Do you see yourself working in a salon? Do you see yourself doing hair on set for TV and commercial? Do you see yourself doing hair for weddings like I want to do? So sky is the limit to your success. The next thing is, what are some actionable steps that you can do to achieve these goals as a new hairstylist? For me, since I'm very into like weddings and bridal and things of that sort, I purchased a mannequin. Okay, she was a little pricey. She was up there in the hundreds, but I felt that she was worth it in order for me to achieve my goal. So I purchased a mannequin that's used for bridal hairstyling. She has shoulders, she's cute, she looks very realistic and all that. I practice on her. I purchased a bridal subscription that I pay a monthly fee, and it's a low monthly fee, so it's not breaking the bank, and I practice beautiful styles on her. You can think for yourself of like, what are some actionable steps that you can take that will get you from being a brand new hairstylist, being a brand new licensed cosmetologist, over to your dream, your goal, your vision. So for instance, if your dream is to become a master balayage specialist, maybe you can take some courses in balayage. Maybe you can go into a salon and intern for a salon that specializes in blonding, foils, foliage, balayage, ombres, things of that sort. Maybe if you think to yourself, maybe your mindset is, I want to be a hair extension specialist. Perfect. You're going to make a lot of money, by the way, just a side note. If you say to yourself you want to specialize in hair extensions, then maybe you want to intern or work as an assistant for a master hair extension specialist. You just got to think for yourself, like, what do you see yourself as? Again, the sky is the limit to your success. Like hairstylists, like, listen, we can do so much. Don't let anyone ever talk you out of this career, tell you that you'll never make money as a stylist. In the beginning, as a new stylist, yes, things might be a little slow, but that's just because you haven't gotten your name out there. And that's just because you haven't had the time to establish yourself. But just remember, any other business, like anyone that starts any business, things are going to be slow. But just going in and having that mindset that like, okay, I have these goals, I have this vision, and I know that I'm going to make it. Okay, you got to tell yourself, you know you're going to make it, because listen, you will. So also your personal story. This is very important. When it comes to having a positive mindset, your personal story is basically what's going to dictate the trajectory of your entire life. So what is your personal story? What does that mean? That means, what is the story that you're telling yourself? Basically, what is the story you're telling yourself about the beauty industry? Is the story that you're telling yourself aligning with your goals and your vision in the future? Do you have a positive story that you're telling yourself? Are you telling yourself on a daily basis, hairstylists don't make money, hairstylists aren't gonna make it, hairstylist isn't a real job, it's not a real career? Or are you telling yourself a positive story, an uplifting story, a story that's going to attract you to really what you want in the future, okay? So the story that you can tell yourself that's going to align yourself with your goals in the future is, I will make it as a hairstylist. Hairstylists are successful. Hairstyling is a great career to be in. Hairstylists make money. I can make 6 figures in my business one day. Hairstyling is a beautiful, lucrative career choice, okay? So that's what I mean by the story that you tell yourself. So if you are stuck in the mindset telling yourself you won't make it, telling yourself that there's way too many roadblocks for me to make it, if you tell yourself that, then guess what? That's what's going to come up. So this is why the story that you tell yourself is so important. It's like your internal like guide, basically. Like it's like a little voice in your head that's like, okay, I can do it. I can do it. I can do it. I can do it. And of course, like I always tell people, prayer is going to help you guide yourself into a more positive mindset. Okay. So anytime I feel stressed or worried or feeling like I want to run or change to something else, because listen, that does come to, especially being a brand new hairstylist, your mindset as a brand new hairstylist is so like easily impressionable because you're new. You're like a baby in this field. Just make sure you are doing things to water your mindset, aid to your positivity, to aid to these goals and this vision that you have for yourself. Also, the next thing is your mindset. So how do you feel about yourself as a hairstylist? Like when you think of a successful hairstylist, a successful beautician, do you see yourself in that category? If beauty was a dictionary, when you look up successful hairstylist, would you see, can you envision your picture next to successful stylist? Like, I know it sounds kind of silly. It sounds kind of woo-woo, but like, stay with me here. So this is really, really important to be able to envision yourself being successful, especially when you're brand new, because chances are like you might be sitting at your station and right now you may be feeling discouraged because you may not have a booming clientele, or you may be the one that takes all of the kids, all the difficult clients. You might be the one that takes like all of the weirdo clients, you know. But it's just important to like hold on to that faith and hold on to that mindset that things will get better, because they will. You just have to continue to hold on, continue to push yourself, and continue to stay grounded, and just keep telling yourself like you can do it. So another thing to ask yourself is, do you feel good enough? Do you feel good enough to have this license? Do you feel good enough to be paid for these services? I know that question might seem a little silly to some people, but this is really a question that I struggled with and that I do continue to struggle with, to be completely honest, as a brand new hairstylist. I remember when I was teaching, I constantly was struggling, like, am I good enough to be a cosmetology teacher? Like, being as though I just graduated, like, I don't really have a lot of experience. So like, how am I good enough for this? All of these feelings of like imposter syndrome. And I remember like my first probably 2-3 weeks worth of clients. I don't know how many clients that would be. Like, let's average it at like 7 clients a day, 20, let's just say 20 clients a week. My first 50 to 60 clients, I was like, oh my God, like, I can't believe these people are paying me for doing hair. Like, what? I'm new. Like, oh my God, they just paid me for that awful haircut. Like, I don't deserve this. So that's what I mean by mindset. Like, really try to monitor like the things that you're saying to yourself, and really try to monitor like these invasive negative thoughts, because guess what? Those thoughts are not true. Those thoughts are not true. Yes, you 100% deserve to get paid for those services. It doesn't matter if you just graduated 2 hours ago. Anything that you make post graduation and post getting that license, girl, you deserve it. You deserve all of the money coming your way. You deserve all of the success coming your way. You deserve all of the goodness that's coming to you, all of the blessings that God is going to give you in your beauty business. You deserve all of it. So try your best to just stay away, completely shut all that down. And listen, sometimes you got to rebuke and say, listen, evil, I rebuke those negative thoughts. Okay. Like, we don't welcome that over here. So you just got to continue to affirm to yourself, continue to pray, continue to have that shield and have that grounded faith in knowing that you getting this license, you did it for a reason. You putting all of your eggs in this beauty basket, you did it for a reason, and God is going to bless you. He's going to shower you with all of the blessings that you need for your business. Okay? So keep that in mind as a new stylist. So the last thing that I want to talk to you all about is confidence. So are you putting the amount of practice that is required in order for you to gain confidence? So some people in this world, which I'm extremely jealous about, okay? I'm a little envious, but some people in this world are natural, confident people. If you are like me and you're not a naturally confident person, this just means that you need more practice. You need to be spending your free time on your technical skills. You need to be working in a salon that has a lot of walk-in clients. Those of you guys that have been following my journey for this long know that I am 100% into corporate salons. And the reason why is because corporate salon structure, you know you're going to get the practice. It doesn't matter like if you don't want to do hair cutting one day in the future, or if you don't want to do hair color one day in the future, or if you don't want to do whatever in the future. When you're new, don't focus on that. Don't worry about that. Just worry about building your clientele. Worry about getting the experience that you can. You know, so what if you don't want to work with this hair texture one day? Get into all of the hair textures, because your goal right now as a brand new hairstylist is to just build your portfolio, establish trust, build your clientele, and just get the experience as you can. So that's a really good question to ask yourself is, are you putting in the work? Are you, and just be honest with yourself. How many times a week are you practicing on your mannequin? How many clients did you do this week? Are you practicing on friends and family? Are you practicing on your own hair? Because listen, doing your own hair is actually practice, believe it or not. I do my own hair extensions. I'm not the best, but I've been saving myself thousands of dollars over the last, oh my gosh, when did I start doing my hair? I started doing my own hair extensions probably in high school. And back then box braids were really big. So I was doing my own box braids. I was spending like all night like braiding my hair. And of course everyone wanted it long because that was just in. So, and then I started doing my own sewn in hair extensions, my own glue in hair extensions. And pretty soon I want to start experimenting with tape ins. But for now, I do my own hand-tied wefts or sewn-in hair extensions, whatever you want to call it. And I'm saving myself hundreds of dollars every couple of weeks. I try to do it every 3 to 4 weeks, do a new install, saving myself so much money. So, girl, do yourself a favor. With this Cosmo license, just do your own hair. You're giving yourself practice. When it comes to like color and stuff like that, I personally would not suggest you color your own hair. I would say like call one of your Cosmo besties from school, have them color it, just because you can't really see the back, especially if you are blonde and you're blonding and bleaching. I would not suggest like bleaching your own hair or coloring your own hair unless you're doing it with hair extensions, or if you have like, I don't know. I just would not suggest coloring or doing any chemicals on your own hair. Just call one of your besties from school and have them do it, because girl, they can see the back, you can't. So just be really careful with that. So when it comes to confidence, try not to overthink it. Just know that the more you practice something, the more you're naturally going to get confident in that thing. So I hope this video was helpful to you. I hope this helps you shape your mindset into a positive mindset with being a brand new hairstylist. Just know that everything's going to be okay. You're new, so things are going to be scary at first. And as I'm telling you this, I'm telling myself this. If anything, any point in this video has resonated with you, definitely drop a comment down below. Share your experiences as a brand new hairstylist. My goal for this YouTube channel and my goal for these videos and this new hairstylist video series is to create a community of hairstylists that help each other, uplift each other, support each other, especially during this really, really critical time between getting licensed and becoming a successful stylist. So definitely, if you have any questions, any personal questions that you don't want to drop in the comment section, my DMs on Instagram are always open at Mandara Kisa Hair. You can always reach out to me. We can have a one-on-one conversation, video chat, whatever. Tell me about all of your new hairstylist salon struggles, and I will reciprocate and tell you about mine, and we can help each other and just have a friendship. That's really what I want through YouTube, is to just create a community of hairstylists and have a friendship with all of you. So anyway, with that being said, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope that you have a fantastical week. Until next time, happy styling, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.